What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video, and as always, talk about something very important about Tesla that's going on right now. Let me first say that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. So, anyways, guys, looking at Tesla, Tesla's attempting to break out right over here. I do want to note something very important. When you zoom out of the chart, we have this yellow trend line of resistance, which Tesla has been rejecting off of many, many times. You guys can see this happen about 4 times already. And Tesla today, it's trying to break this resistance. We actually saw some buyers stepping in defending it. There was bad news that came out for Tesla about more downgrades from different analysts, but it wasn't really enough to shake off the buyers for today. They're trying to defend Tesla, trying to push it back up. They started to buy this thing up at this 178 area. We got this little pullback during the pre-market, even came down a little bit before this thing started to push. And it's even stronger than what I was expecting. So it's great to see Tesla trying to show strength, but make sure you watch this resistance right here. We're still testing it right now. And we're going to be watching to see if we could close above this, if we hold above this, and how we end up reacting to this key resistance is going to be key for Tesla. If we're very strong, if you want to be really bullish on Tesla, you want to see it not just break this resistance. If we get above this resistance right here in this 185 area, there's some resistance at 186 flat, and then above that, we could get very close to 188 if we manage to break that. And above that, our next resistance will be very close to the mid 190s, so 190.5 or so. And for support, if we do get this rejection here, make sure you watch basically 182.5. If we lose that, if we lose this 182 range, our next target is going to be all the way down towards 180. So make sure you watch it carefully. Tesla is showing some strength despite the bad news, which is a good sign. Buyers are defending, they're fighting, but this resistance is going to be tight, so watch it very carefully. We did reject here many, many times, so be careful on Tesla. Let's hope Tesla can try to break this. It's showing some strength. Watch it very, very carefully. This does not mean Tesla's in the clear. It does not mean it's going to explode from here. We just have to watch how it reacts. That's what I'm basically telling you. Watch it very, very carefully. I also want to mention that SPY is showing a little bit of weakness. We attempted to break out. We kind of failed so far, but it's not the end of the world just yet. We're still trying to hold above our support. So we're going to be watching, can we hold above 491 flat? That's going to be a very, very key support. Can we hold that, or do we end up breaking below it? And if we do break below it, because SPY is showing a little weakness here, if we lose 491, it's not the end of the world because it happened yesterday. The question is, will the buyers come back and push it back up and try to get us to close back at a higher level, or do we end up closing below 491? That's going to be a big question to be asking for. SPY showing some weakness here, which is slowing Tesla in the market down. So just be careful. And then just a really quick update on the QQQ. This thing was trying to break out. It was looking very good, but this thing ended up getting a failed attempt. It's actually starting to reject off this trend line. So we have to see if the buyers could defend it. We're currently in the 427 zone. If we lose this, there could be a risk of it coming all the way back down to this support here. We tend to see a lot of chop in the 426s. If we lose that, our next support's at 425 flat. So watch this very carefully. We're chopping around a little bit. We're seeing some bars trying to help it, but it's not looking as strong. We actually got a failed breakout attempt. This wedge that was forming ended up failing. Sometimes in trading this happens, guys. Nothing is perfect in trading. Sometimes patterns could fail, so it's showing some weakness, not the best of signs. Let's just see how it holds up. Watch resistance at 427.25, and then this yellow trend line is going to be our resistance as well. So we'll see if the QQQ could get bought up or not. It's showing some weakness. Nvidia was trying to break above 700. I was hoping it would hold up a little bit better. We actually got a small rejection. We're now back at 680 trying to bounce here. So Nvidia is still holding up nicely, but 700 has been a tough resistance. Got a little rejection off of it. And now Nvidia is kind of trading sideways in this range. So watch it very carefully. Watch our key support at 680. If we lose that, 675. If we lose that, there's 666 coming next, which is where we happen to have our previous trend line. And then for resistance, make sure you watch 687, 692, and then 700. Right now, Nvidia is just shuffling in the 680 area. Just be a little careful with it, and we'll see how well it holds up in this range. And then lastly, for Aapl, I just want to give you guys a quick update. Aapl showing some strength. Aapl, of all things, is still shuffling in the 188 area. I did mention that Apple's showing strength, and we're still holding up nicely on it. So we're going to be watching to see how well it holds. Make sure you watch 187.5, 186.5 as supports, and 189 as resistance. As of right now, we're just shuffling, so we'll just see how it goes. But watch your levels and do what you have to do, guys. This is just a very quick update video for you. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you, and peace out.